You are a miracle and you have a purpose. Challenges make life meaningful. So here I like to give different perspectives to help us see life in a different light, to see it for what it really is. And that contrast is an important part of this experience. So for those of you who like to play video games, if you think about it, at the very beginning of the game, your character starts out very weak. You can't do a whole lot. And as you progress through the game, you unlock new abilities, you phase up to new levels, and you get new strengths and level ups as you go along through the game. And as you go through, you get stronger and stronger. You can take on more challenging foes and obstacles. And then by the end of the game, you're maxed out. You're full of potential power. You can do anything. You can conquer the whole game. And then at that point, if you were to go back to the first challenges of the game, they're super easy, almost to the point where there's no point. It's almost boring because it's so easy. And then when you get to the end of the game, what do you usually do? Usually go get a new game, right? And you start over as a weakling. And you have all these challenges that you have to face. And sometimes you have to play the same level multiple times or battle the same foe multiple times before you can figure out how to conquer that level or that phase. And there's something about the challenge, there's something about the opposition that gives us excitement, that gives us motivation and drive to keep moving forward, to keep trying. But then as soon as we level out and we max out with our levels, then it seems like there's no more point to the game. The game is over. And so in your life, it's the ups and the downs, it's the challenges that make life meaningful. It's the journey, it's the striving to achieve. It's not so much the achievement, because when you achieve it, that lasts for, a short amount of time. And then until you're ready for the next thing that you want to learn or you want to expand your life in a certain way. And so life is about expansion. It's about learning and growing. And the challenges, the struggles, is what gives life its meaning. And if we didn't have any of that, if there was no struggle, if there was no opposition, if there was no challenge, life would be very boring and in a real sense, very meaningless. And so if you were facing a lot of challenges right now in your life, just see that you were facing one of those levels, one of those obstacles that maybe you've got to try a few times. Maybe you've got to adapt and adjust and try different strategies. And what new level ups do you need to do? You need to go back in this other area and develop your muscles and your strength a little bit more before you come back and face this foe that you're facing. And if you see it that way, it's a game. It's a game. And it's not the end of the world because you are facing these challenges. It's just part of the game. It's just part of the journey. And as you move forward, as you keep learning and growing and expanding, you will get the skills needed, you will get the understanding and knowledge necessary to help you achieve the goals that you're striving for. And sometimes you need a teammate. Sometimes you need to ask other people to come in and help you. And then together you've got enough strength to overcome the obstacle in front of you. So think outside of the box. Be resourceful. There's not a lack of resources. And as you are resourceful, you can get anything that you desire. And so face forward. Think about the joy and the blessings that this life has to offer you. You are a miracle and you have a purpose. Life is challenging for a reason, and it's so that we can grow and expand and find meaning in this life. And so thank you for being here with me today. My purpose here at Hope to Cope is to give you a little bit of hope every day to face the challenges that you are currently facing and to remind you that you are a miracle and that you have a purpose. Just take one step at a time, one day at a time. That's all. Just one day at a time. If you're overwhelmed, just take a few deep breaths. Let's focus on today, and you can make it through today. So thank you for being here with me today. Remember, I'm here every day, and I look forward to seeing you again soon.